Flanders punched Homer into the intensive care unit. What made this mild-mannered man so furious? It all started with Homer mooching a meal. Having already eaten breakfast, he showed up at Flanders' house and happened to meet his parents. Compared to their uptight son, they were very open-minded, chatting with Homer about guy talk, like which positions last the longest.
I'm going out for a power walk.
However, after Flanders finished relieving himself, his house was already engulfed in thick smoke. Flanders was horrified at the sight. Hearing laughter coming from the room made him even more uneasy. It turned out they were just watching TV, and Flanders instantly relaxed. He immediately asked them to leave, but Homer had no intention of going anywhere. He had just become blood brothers with his dad. Flanders finally reached his breaking point and threw a punch.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
From then on, Homer would need to wear an eye patch for the next few weeks. Feeling guilty, Flanders went to the hospital to visit Homer. The torment was so severe that all his facial hair had fallen out, but Homer refused to forgive him.
You pray to Superman.
Not praying to a character in a comic book.
Give him one of your famous murmurs, Marge.
My what?
Your famous murmur, you know.
I never made that noise in my life.
That night, Flanders tossed and turned, unable to sleep, not even in the mood for intimacy. In desperation, he decided to take some sleeping pills.
Better not take a full dose. See you in 8 hours.
Carrying the unease in his heart, Flanders descended into hell. Everything there was, what he despised, and Homer was the devil of this hell. Atheists were going to slaughter all the Christians and make soup out of them. To calm his nerves, he hurriedly pulled out his Bible looking for answers.
Flag that for later.
That's when he suddenly saw the words, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. So the next morning, Flanders went to find Homer. He showed Homer the passage from the Bible and told Homer to punch him so they'd be even. Flanders tried to provoke Homer, but it was all bark and no bite. Under everyone's watchful eyes, Homer ultimately lowered his fist because that would make him an abuser too. But if he didn't throw a punch, Flanders would carry this stain forever.
That makes me the better man, and I'm liking the way that feels.
Flanders was devastated to hear this. Homer, however, couldn't care less.
I am the better man!
Now there's no need to...
Better man coming through! Way better, better, better! Way better, better, better!
Faced with Homer's provocation once again, Flanders flew into a rage and punched him again.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
Meanwhile, a science teacher arrived at Springfield Elementary. Lisa proactively greeted the teacher and introduced herself, only to be scolded. Then the teacher lavished praise on Ralph's work and gave him an A.
Well done, Ralpa. If I can't remember the right letter, I just put an A. Well, here's another one.
While Lisa's work only got a B. Lisa's eyes went dark at the sight.
Nothing brings him around like old cafeteria meatballs.
Meat?
Soon it was recess and the kids all tossed their books aside to let loose, but Lisa continued swimming in the ocean of knowledge. However, the teacher hated this kind of behavior. She confiscated all of Lisa's pocket kangaroos.
Please keep them together. If not for me, for the mother.
Lisa begged desperately, but only got a kangaroo head back.
Is it possible I've met a teacher who doesn't like me?
After school, Lisa gathered her courage and approached the teacher. She tried to ask why the teacher disliked her so much, but the teacher flatly denied it, claiming she always treated all students equally.
Now you've got a demerit.
Lisa went to the principal for help, but before she could even speak, she was turned away.
Yeah!
Back home, Marge quickly noticed Lisa was feeling down. Lisa said the teacher was always picking on her. Marge found this hard to believe.
Oh, they sure can! When I was a boy, teachers would rap my knuckles with a yardstick. Now you've got the metric system.
The next day, the couple went to the principal to report the issue. The principal explained that the school doesn't hire bullies. Marge hoped they could transfer the substitute teacher to another school, but the superintendent said, what if Lisa made the whole thing up?
That's right.
Quiet, nerd!
So the school needed to observe the teacher for a while.
We really appreciate that.
However, after receiving the notice, the substitute teacher didn't tone it down. She even punished Lisa for tattling.
Lisa Simpson? In detention?
Every rap sheet has a first line.
What are you in for, murdering Chopin?
Amid the mockery, Lisa was sent to the bad kid's classroom. Under the substitute teacher's targeting, Lisa's grades plummeted, and she even showed signs of depression. Homer saw everything.
Uh-huh. I think I have an idea.
He went to Flanders and said they could let bygones be bygones, but he needed a favor from his wife. After hearing the details, Flanders agreed without hesitation. Edna listened thoughtfully and soon came up with a good plan.
How much plutonium do you want? Gotta warn you, it might take me 20 minutes to get it.
The bell rang and Bart, the repeat student, made his grand entrance. The substitute teacher didn't think much of it, unaware that her nightmare was about to begin. When she came back from the bathroom, the entire classroom had turned into hell.
When I come out of this, I'll be a butterfly. I just went to the bathroom for 2 minutes.
In no time, Bart had uploaded a video of the teacher using the bathroom to the internet. Faced with a true demon, the substitute teacher fled in terror. She couldn't wait to leave the school and swore never to return. Just then, Lisa rushed in front of the car and confronted her, asking why she hated her. The teacher said pretty little kids like them always ask questions they already know the answers to.
You think I'm pretty? And what 8-year-old wears pearls? She hates me because I'm pretty! Woohoo! Not so pretty now, are ya?
And Homer and Flanders also buried the hatchet. Marge was pleased to see this.
They don't know it, but I slipped a little into the brownies I gave them.
How long has it been since we prayed together, neighbor?
This is praying? Let me out of here!